我こそはミ
イスリーダ帝国騎士団聖騎士ロイだ。世界の守手たちよ、我が元へ集え。聖戦の日は近い。
So that kind of happened. You know, we finally used all of those hero tickets that I had saved up through, you know, purchasing stuff and getting awards and stuff. Yeah, so we did all that and we got Roy. I did not expect that so far. Alk been coming in clutch lately. So far, what we got from the Alk banner, or not. So far, what we've gotten from the All-Star banner is on this top row right here. We did get a dupe of Valerie, a dupe of Priscilla. We got a new Sword Demon Berwick, and then we got Hazuki, and we did get the man's Roy. So instead of just doing that little bit of a summon, I guess we'll do some Aldeus cresting here real quick. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to stream today. All right, so we'll get into that while we set this up. Oh yeah, we have, damn, we have raids too, don't we? Damn, I forgot about that. So anyway, I had been dog sitting and stuff like that, but then I was, so I've been looking at getting another dog, and I actually paid for and was going to pick up another dog on, what do you call it? The 2nd of January. But then they messaged me yesterday asking if I could do it today instead. I'm like, okay, sure. Like, you know, I was dog sitting a dog, but there is, you know, after I, this is tough to play at the same time. After I, you know, had the dog get picked up by the owner, I was just gonna drive to a different part of New York, a few hours away, and yeah, go get that dog, and then bring it home and whatever. But they told me what town they're in, but they didn't tell me. I don't know why it's super hard with Roy there, but they didn't tell me which city to go to. I have stuff on auto, don't I? I guess it doesn't matter. But yeah, so they're just like, oh yeah, you know, so and so city. And you know, a little bit after that, I'm like, yeah, sure, I could do that. What's the address? And nobody, because it was like a group chat of me and the people who run the adoption agency, none of them responded for hours. And I'm just like, I am kind of apprehensive to go to a town I never been to at night, a couple hours away, and not actually have a destination to go to. So, you know, I was messaging the organization page instead of, you know, themselves and all that. Somebody on the organization page did respond, but that's the same time, so did another person. But I decided, let me true arts here to increase brake power, I guess. Not that we really need it, but yeah, there's like, oh, so sorry about that. We didn't get to respond to you, because one lady was driving, the lady I was supposed to be picking up the dog from, and then other ladies was like dog sitting like 80 something dogs, and you know, couldn't really get to their phone or something like that, I guess, which is kind of understandable. But the lady, you know, that was gonna pick it up from, like, gave me a little bit of sass. She was just like, oh, I understand, like, why you wouldn't want to, like, you know, leave without that. But she's just like, you know, when we were still agreeing on going to, I don't know why I'm rambling, guys. I'm sorry. I just want to make, this is going to be the last video of the year. So I'm just going to do this. I'm just going to talk and ramble. LP Yapocalypse back at it again. So yeah, she's like, oh, I understand why you wouldn't want to leave for that. And I'm just like, well, my ETA would be in a little less than 2 hours. So would that be okay? And at first she's like, yeah, that'll be fine. Like, I'll just have to fart around waiting for you and stuff. I'm like, like, that kind of rubbed me the wrong way. I was like, well, I apologize, but please do understand, didn't really want to go anywhere without knowing where I'm going. She's like, oh, yeah, I get that. Yeah. I'm just like, that rubbed me the wrong way. After I had already been driving for a while, trying to find something called the Easy Pass here in New York, or I think it's maybe like a northeast type thing, to go on like freeways and stuff like that, to automatically pay the tolls and not have to like pay the tolls while you go through or have it sent by mail and all that stuff. Yeah, we're doing that. We made the plan to go tomorrow, so they kind of rushed me today, get that stuff. And I after that dog that I was dog sitting got picked up, I was doing cleaning and stuff like that, making sure things are just ready for the dog. And then I went out driving, trying to find this Easy Pass, which I guess is damn near impossible to get. Hey, it was like 8 o'clock, but like some places that had them for sale are closed already for whatever reason. So yeah, it was just like kind of annoying. And then the lady got sassy with me. I'm just like, you little shit. So we made the plan to do it tomorrow, which I guess is kind of better. Instead of bringing a whole new dog home, at like 11 or midnight, hoping, it kind of settles in enough to just like sleep with no problem and whatever. But, it is what it is, man. I didn't want to get the dog so soon, but yeah, I mean, like not until like after New Year's and stuff like that, because I already had like days planned off from work for that. And now we gotta like change up things, and it's just, but whatever. His name is Borax, which probably gonna change, or just call him Bo, because like Borax, like what is Borax? That's like a cleaner type stuff or whatever. So we're gonna see. I'll probably slap a picture up and all that. Other than that, yeah, so we did not make it to 3K, but that's completely fine. Like, that was on me. It kind of like soon after I said I'm going to make the push to 3K, some stuff happened, and I really just wasn't in the mood to make content and stuff like that. Yeah, so we'll start next year on a good note and get to that 3K, right? So we almost got like, what was it? Like 1,000 subs? Like, my goal is kind of like 1,000 subs per year or something like that. This upcoming year, I am gonna try to, so it could go a couple ways for this next year, right? I was gonna make this like its own separate video, but I might as well just talk about like the goals for next year and stuff like that now. Where's my arts gen? Yeah, sorry. Goals for next year, possibly. It could be, I might just pick up an actual like second job and try, like, because I want to have a lot of money, I guess, is like, that's pretty much what I want. That way, I could just like do some upgrades to the house, do some repairs, things in life that I need, essential things, not really for gotchas. The goal next year is actually maybe to do gotchas less, right? Because gotchas are just not fun, bros. The gotchas aren't really fun to constantly pay for content, summon for the units and all that stuff. It's not that fun. Like, yeah, it is what it is. But or I'm gonna go the direction of making a second channel, and I would like to do kind of like full game playthroughs on there, or just things that wouldn't go on the main channel, right? Because besides Grand Summoners and Dokkan, I guess a bit, they're like, anytime I do something a little different, it just like severely hey, we got a 4. Severely underperforms, and if you do too many of those, it can affect like the analytics, the algorithm, all that bullshit for YouTube, right? So I guess what a lot of other people do is just make an entirely new channel to do all of that. Oh wow, what a banger one. To do all that stuff on, and the name would be a work in progress. So I wanted to reach 3K, and then I was gonna start working on this other channel and stuff like that. But then I'm gonna be getting another dog and all that stuff, because dude, like the dog that left here earlier today, like my little dog Corky, he got pretty comfortable with her, and they were, playing with each other and stuff like that. When she got picked up, I brought her outside. and she didn't come back inside. My little man Corky was just waiting by the door, waiting for her to come back in. It was just like so heartbreaking, right? So I want to get my little man. You know, a lot of people just like, are you sure you need a dog? Like, it's just, you know, it's kind of soon. Blah blah blah. I want to see my little man, like, you know. I want him to have a friend. Like, now that I'm working overnights, forced to work overnights, I don't want him here just by himself and everything like that. So we're gonna be getting him another dog. Oh, I messed up the size because it's almost oh nice, kind of the same thing that I oh, we didn't break. Yikes. Oh, with when I first got Volt, I had a roommate that, please work, had a dog. Then they moved out. This is when I was living in Hawaii, by the way. Then they moved out, and then Volt was just kind of sad. So I got my dog a dog, right? You know, that whole thing, getting my dog a dog. And then I got Zeus. And then I ended up getting Corky because I was bored perusing on, you know, the internet for dogs, which is a bad idea, right? So I got another dog. But Volt and Zeus passed away a couple months ago. It's been like 2.5 months so far. So Corky, I just want to kind of be happy and have a little, you know, a big, well, big in size, but, you know, he's older than the new dog. The new dog's going to be 2.5. And Corky's 7.5 right now. So, you know, he's got some years on this new dog, you know. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of the up and coming vision for the channel. Like, I do want to get away from gachas because I would just, or make content that doesn't involve summoning a lot, right? Because as you know, a lot of my content is summoning. Sometimes I just summon for the sake of coming out with a video, because we know grand summoners, right? And sometimes Dokkan, right? There's just these dead periods in games that, you know, it's like, all right, well, we got this banner here, let's summon, and that's quote unquote content. And I kind of want to get away with that. So I think the gaps in between when things are kind of quiet on GS and Dokkan and whatnot, we're going to, you know, work on some things with the second channel, like play some games, streaming and stuff like that. Because, you know, I don't want to stop playing GS and Dokkan. Well, I thought about quitting Dokkan for a hot minute because, you know, I was going to reach level like 999 and just like kind of be done with the game. But they're kind of doing a lot of updates to Dokkan where, you know, it's kind of dubbed Dokkan 2. They're doing some big updates, quality of life shit. Kind of like a visual overhaul, really, which it's that's pretty cool. So maybe it'll freshen up the game a little bit here. But yeah, that's just me yapping away. I didn't want to make like a minute long video like, hey, look, I got Roy, bye. Just talk about goals for the next year and all that stuff. So, but anyway, bastards, let me know if you guys still got Roy yet, or if you got any comments about anything I was talking about. So again, with me getting this new dog, probably like depending on how the dog's going to settle in, I'm going to maybe not stream or do videos while the dog's here, just to get him settled and everything like that. But anyway, bastards, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in 2025. You guys have been killing it, by the way. Thank you for the support, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.
But first, hi there. If you liked what you saw, thank you.